So I want to sit down and talk about the situation between Reagan Conrad and Brett Cooper. So if you don't know, which you probably do, Brett Cooper created the comment section. She was the one behind it. She was the one, even though it was pushed by Daily Wire's money, she was the one who made that channel what it was. She was the star power behind it. And eventually, Reagan started standing in a little bit just as a replacement for Brett Cooper, which now we know she was not just replacing those one videos, not just a stand-in, was an actual replacement. Reagan Conrad pretty much took over Brett's channel. Brett didn't say anything about it, but the fact that Brett didn't say, hey, I'm going to give you my channel. I'm happy with you taking my channel. Here you go. Do the best you can with it, says a lot. It honestly seems to me that Brett was betrayed by Reagan and betrayed by especially Jeremy Boring, because I'm sorry, anybody who calls himself the God King gotta be a narcissist. I don't see another way it could be. And then what happened was Brett Cooper's mom, Diane Cooper, liked a post on Instagram pretty much trashing Reagan. And so that also added fuel to the fire, as in, okay, something's going on behind the scenes. Brett was betrayed behind the scenes. I mean, we still don't know for sure, but now with everything that's come out, that's most likely what happened. Jumping forward to now, Reagan is barely getting any views on the channel. She's lost, I think, millions of subscribers. She's at 2.1 something million subscribers, and it was at 4.2 million at one point, or even maybe a little bit higher than that. She was losing tens of thousands of subscribers every single day. Her last two videos have 11K views on them each, which before with Brett, she was getting like millions of views each video, some of them like hundreds and hundreds of thousands. She was doing very, very well for herself. And now, since Reagan's taken it over, it's kind of been just on a massive decline ever since. I honestly think that, I could be wrong about this, but I think it has to do with the fact that Brett was friends with Candace, because if you don't know, Candace and Ben Shapiro and Candace and the Daily Wire had a falling out, and they don't like each other now, and Candace is doing amazingly well, so that should say a lot for the Daily Wire, but or a lot against the Daily Wire, I should say. They're not really moving very smart. What's pretty much going on, I believe that that's the reason why they let Brett go, but I could be wrong about that. I'm not sure. That's just speculation. But now Reagan's trying to rebrand herself as she's doing outside videos now. She's trying to do this different kind of content. She created her own channel, and now she's trying to do content where she's walking outside. I didn't watch the video. I don't have time for that. And trying to figure out, a new way to branch forward. But honestly, in my opinion, it's never going to work. You have that looming over your head that the amount of people who respected Brett, the amount of people who liked Brett, are never going to respect you because they believe that you betrayed Brett. And I don't blame them for thinking that, because honestly, I believe the same thing. It doesn't matter how many times she rebrands, she's never going to be able to get to the spot that Brett was, because Brett is just super charismatic. Reagan isn't, and that's just a plain simple fact. I think that Reagan's downfall is just going to keep going and going and going, and I don't think there's anything that's going to stop that.